I'm Sarah Fergandi with KENS 5 News Now. A police chase comes to an end with an innocent driver involved in a car crash. That person actually had nothing to do with the chase, but was caught in the middle as New Braunfels police pursued a suspect. And this was the scene around 3 this morning. Police say they got a call someone was stealing from a construction site. Officers spotted a car matching the description and tried pulling it over, but the suspect apparently drove off, got on I-35 and drove all the way to San Antonio. As he approached 410 South near Winco, he crashed into a van, and that driver was taken to the hospital. The suspect ran off, but officers caught him nearby. The sudden closure of the Art Institute in San Antonio and across the country leaves more than 1,000 students scrambling to find a new place. The school sent students and faculty members an email saying that it will permanently close its doors beginning this Saturday. And because of the sudden closure, the Art Institute has not been able to coordinate with other colleges and universities for students to transfer. It's estimated 1,700 students will be impacted by this. A phone call that led to panic, evacuations, and law enforcement swamping East Central High School is now believed to be a swatting call that came from out of the country. This according to the Bexar County Sheriff. A caller reported an active shooter on the East Central High School campus Monday morning, but no evidence was ever found. Terrified parents, though, rushed to the campus amid the chaos, and law enforcement searched room by room before they gave the all clear. The sheriff says this dangerous trend is growing across the country.
Pretty big with the gaming community. We have seen instances where swatting calls can come in from even other parts of the country, even other countries.
What triggered this response was we thought we heard gunshots in the background of the phone call.
Investigators are now working to try and track down the person who made that call. Swatting is a federal crime. You can face up to 5 years in federal prison for issuing a threat. A former HEB employee has bonded out of jail on allegations she sent death threats and disturbing photos to coworkers. That arrest affidavit says Maria Martinez is now facing that charge of making terroristic threats in a series of text messages that started on August 30th. In fact, Bexar County deputies say the 20-year-old was a part of the team that reported the incident. Deputies say the messages were sent to multiple curbside employees at the HEB in the 14,000 block of Petranco Road with explicit graphic photos of dead bodies and several bomb threats. In an interview with BCSO, Martinez claimed she was also getting those disturbing text messages. Investigators were finally able to trace the IP address of the text to Martinez's home. And according to online records, a pre-hearing date has been set for October 24th. The man who allegedly shot 2 San Antonio police officers last month is scheduled in court today for a pretrial hearing. 28-year-old Jesse Garcia Jr. was taken into custody August 24th after a standoff with police on the city's west side. It all went down in the area of Loop 410 and Highway 90, where police say Garcia barricaded himself inside an apartment after shooting the 2 officers. He was wanted by police on multiple felony warrants and now faces even more charges. In a hearing last month, a judge denied his bond. If you're a Costco shopper, the company says it's expanding its members-only perks. It will now include virtual primary health care for just $29. This is in partnership with online marketplace Sesame. Prices for the virtual checkup services will vary from doctor follow-ups to virtual therapy sessions. You can check out all that information now on KENS5.com. Within the next 2 weeks, ChatGPT is adding a new voice feature that will give you the ability to have a conversation with the AI chatbot. It has similarities to Amazon's Alexa and Apple's Siri. Through ChatGPT's new voice feature, you'll be able to ask it to read bedtime stories to your kids or maybe even respond to any questions that you have. A superstar is in San Antonio and rocked the Alamo Dome last night. Pink took the stage, putting on quite the performance, and here are some pictures from the show. Singing, dancing, acrobatics, everything you can expect from Pink. Brandi Carlile was the opening act. You can check out the full slideshow now on KENS5.com. And again tonight, more star power. Guns N' Roses making their first stop in Texas on their 2023 World Tour. You can still get tickets now. We actually saw them for as low as $34 before fees. The band Alice in Chains will open tonight's show starting at 6 o'clock. Now, if you're headed out there tonight to the concert, take advantage of Via Spark and Ride. It takes you to and from the Alamo Dome for just $1.30 each way. Service from their Crossroads location begins today at 4, and return service goes on for an hour after the end of the concert. All right, for today's forecast, meteorologist Paul Morales.
All right, still in the jungle tour. I made that up. I don't know what the name of the tour is, but should be a good show. All right, high temperatures today, mid-90s, mostly clear this morning, partly cloudy this afternoon. Slight chance of seeing a shower or storm popping up with the heating of the day, but it's a slight chance. And then if you have anything planned this evening, it is going to be plenty warm.
I like it, the jungle tour, Paul. Even if you made it up, it sounds good. And that's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fergani.